we saw in the first game. Again, it was quite powerful, and it's particularly powerful against Zergs. I really love getting tanks and sort of like heavy marine play against the Zerg players. They really hate it, so that makes it even better, I guess. By the way, looking at supplies, just while we wait, the left-hand side of the map are all sitting around about 30 supply, whereas the right-hand side of Rabbit and the other guy whose name I can't remember are on about 30, whereas Zero is only on 18. So all these upgrades and this in-base hatch is really not keeping up supply-wise, which as a Zerg is pretty surprising. Normally Zerg needs to be about 10, 15, 20 supply ahead of the opposition to be on par, just because of the way the race is played. So it's a little bit odd to see him lulling so far behind so quickly. We'll have to see what he does about that. He doesn't even have a large stock pool of money either, so definitely hurt his economy. And it looks like Lemonade's back now. Alright, and we're back into the game now. And a little bit of lag to meet us with the unpause, but there we go, looks like we got through it. Exilemic was the other guy, by the way. He's getting his 4 warp gate up now by the looks of it. Right as that 4th gate pops up, he is morphing them all to warp gates. So he's going to be able to start warping those units in pretty quickly. He does have these this one proxy pylon, sorry, warping in these units. Going to try and put on some pressure to Lemonade by the looks of it, who does have 4 gates of his own, and warp gate tech just complete, so he should be morphing those into warp gates. But no, he's going to come down and actually snipe this forward pylon of Lemonade. Actually forces the cancel. Well done by Lemonade. You don't want to be losing stuff just like that. And actually here comes the aggression from the left hand side, coming to hit Exilemic. Ton of links coming out. Not many gateway units here because that forward pylon was denied. The Stalker's lagging behind at the moment, and some more links from SilverBullet. And here comes the Roaches as well. About 10 Roaches coming across to help out in the fight. That pylon is about to get dropped down, but walking too close to the high ground. Very smart play by Exilemic, keeping his ranged units right there, so we can hit anything that comes close to that edge. Zero going to be called upon here. Does have a mass-produced amount of lings, 3 spine crawlers up, and that +1 upgrade almost complete. Zergling speed, of course, is done now, but really I don't know how he's going to hold this. Ghost coming in with a lot more lings than he has, but no spine crawler, I guess, for him. That spine crawler doesn't do a lot against Zerglings, and here comes the engagement. The lings coming around now, going to need help from his teammates. Exilemic is coming up now, but it looks like he's going to be in a lot of trouble here. Those Roaches are melting through everything here. Ghost Lings still alive, whereas all of Zero's Lings are dead now. Those 2 spine crawlers are doing quite a lot of damage, though. A lot of kills on them. Third spine crawler popping up now. Going to take the Zealot out, and the Evolution Chamber did finish the +1 upgrade, so even if it goes down, it's not too much of a pain. Here comes Exilemic coming up the ramp now to help out. Siege tanks from Rabbit as well at the bottom of the ramp, denying reinforcements, and they are going to clean this up just, it looks like. But Zero definitely caught desperately short where he needs a lot more units there. Still funneling units in is Ghost, but probably not the best idea. Actually just running up into Exilemic's base, so going to try and hit that middle line and do as much hurt as he can. Hitting the warping in Zealot, getting a nice surround on it. Of course, when Zerglings surround Zealots, they can do quite well. And here we go, hitting the probes now, but going to be cleaned up pretty comfortably by these Stalkers coming back. I don't think they got a single probe either, so definitely not worth it there. We just see the counterattack by Zero, but it looks like the Lings for Ghost are going to clean that up pretty comfortably, well outnumbering his Lings. But he still is funneling those Lings in. Here come 2 siege tanks as well, by the way. Lings getting a nice surround on those tanks. Going to take one of the tanks out. Oh, almost. It is on 2 HP, so really cutting it close to that tank. There we go, now it's down, and this second tank should die as well. Yes, here come the Roaches. They're going to clean that up pretty comfortably. Goodbye, tank. For some reason, these Zealots are just running away from these Marines. The Ling's going to clean that up, and here we go, and an attack up the top now. Exilemic and Zero trying to get up the ramp, but Zero's Ling's not really achieving much, stuck behind the Stalkers of Exilemic. A nice force field by Lemonade to try and trap out most of the units, but I don't think he's got enough here to hold this. Once that force field wears out, there's going to be nothing stopping all these units funneling up. There goes the Sentry as well. A little bit of a bottleneck at the front there, but here come all these units. The Roaches, though, of SilverBullet coming up from behind. Looks like they should be able to help take care of this. Not enough units left. Zero running his Lings by to hit the probes, but probably not going to take out too many. There go 2 probes, 3 probes, 4 probes, 5. Definitely not enough, though, for that many Lings. These Roaches coming out comfortably cleaning up. Exilemic doing some nice micro, hitting these Stalkers. Lemonade should be moving them away from the Zealot, by the way. Zealots do incredibly sick DPS. You don't want to be standing next to them for too long. And another counterattack here by Ghost into Exilemic space while that was happening. I don't believe he did too much hurt, but I am going to quickly check the unit station. Exilemic, yeah, still at 34 probes. He's fine. Doing pretty well. Definitely didn't do too much damage there with those lings. And Zero's just throwing away some more lings here to the army of Lemonade. And oh my god, we've got another counterattack by Rabbit here. Tanks and Marines, a very powerful push. Actually getting down into the middle line and doing a ton of damage here to Ghost by the looks of it. Lings from Zero as well. Really high intensity game at the moment. This tank actually sieging behind the mineral line, which makes it very hard for these Lings and Queens to actually get around to it. Gonna lose the Queen again, definitely. The hatch should be safe. It looks like Lemonade should be able to come down and help clean this up. But it doesn't look like he's actually going to. He's just sitting there watching. There we go, takes out the Marines. The tank should go down pretty easy now. Not going to get any more kills. Goodbye, Mr. Siege Tank. There we go, cleans that all up, finally. Wow, that was a pretty rapid passage of play of just counterattack after counterattack, and Zero's still trying with some Lings, but not getting too far here. Actually, 2 Lings sitting alive in the middle line still. There we go. Finally wrapped up. Zero just sticking to this mass Ling play. He does have that Evo Chamber backup, and he does have the +1 Carapace upgrade as well as that attack upgrade. He has reproduced his Queen as well. Not spitting lava at the moment in either of those hatcheries. But it's interesting to see what sort of tech he's going to go for here. I mean, he hasn't gone for the lair tech. He does have the second gas geyser up, but no expansion up. We just see Exilemic dropping expansion and Rabbit dropping an expansion as well at the gold, just rushing straight to it with a planetary fortress and getting some turrets too. A bunch of tanks and a few Marines as well. Should be able to hold that actually pretty comfortably, but he just needs to worry about the counterattack around the top here on his allies. I don't know how he's going to be able to help them out too much when he's holding down the bottom so hard. We do see Ghost, by the way, still recovering from that brutal attack by Rabbit. He's actually down at 16 supply at the moment. He's got 4 Lings up here and a bunch of drones, and that is about it by the looks of it. So definitely on the recovery path. And we do see Lemonade, by the way, dropping that Dark Shrine. So going to be able to come over and do a bunch of damage to Exilemic, Exile, that's his new name, Exile, who doesn't, oh no, he does have detection, sorry, he does have cannons at the front, so not going to do too much there. Zero in the meantime, his lair is almost complete, so he can get detection pretty quickly. He does have 1 Spore Claw around the back for detection too, and he's actually expanding down here to where would be Rabbit's main expansion, so he's finally getting that second base up. Lemonade, no sign of an expansion for him just yet, and actually SilverBullet stealing his allies' expansion. Very bad mannered play by this Zerg, but that's okay. They're allies, they can do that to each other. Oh, excuse me. Exile, by the way, getting the +1 armor and +1 attack, which has just completed. The armor, of course, only just starting, so that'll be a little while off. So really nice upgrades for all players so far. And a push here by Rabbit. Tank sieging up, but not enough Marines by the looks of it. Should be cleaned up by pretty much just all these roaches. Alone should be able to take this out. Marines do nice DPS, but not really too powerful against these armored units, the roaches and the stalkers. So cleaned up pretty comfortably by SilverBullet and Lemonade, and now, well, this last tank's going to go down very comfortably. I know he's not going to be able to push in. Exile is coming across, and we'll snipe just a few more units. And we do see, by the way, Lemonade coming in with these Dark Templars into Zero's base. Definitely chose the right player to go for with these DTs. A nice scan by his ally allows the Spine Crawler to take out one of the DTs. The other one gets away on 14 life. But he's just going to scout around now and find more bases. Another Planetary Fortress morphing here, but no turrets up just yet to help out there. And sorry, Exilemic, by the way, counter-attacking Ghost, trying to put him out of the game once and for all. His lair is morphing, but he's got no attacking units on the field by the looks of it. Lemonade doing his best, but with only a handful of Stalkers, won't be able to hold too much. Those Dark Templars in the meantime have come down to Zero's other base, but the Spine Crawler dealing with that after a nice scan by Rabbit. There goes the Queen, there goes a bunch of drones, the hatchery has gone down, so Ghost left with, oh, a nice force field blocking those drones from actually getting back up into the main base. Tried to snipe them off with that, but Ghost, more than up to it, ran his drones away instead. As I was saying, Ghost is pretty shafted here. He's got a lair on half HP, an Evo Chamber and a spawning pool, and that is it. Exile is just going to walk up here and clean him out. Rabbit on just the move command there, not attack move, so lost a few units there to silliness. Scanning to take out these DTs. He's really going to want to get a Raven down here before he pushes out, or get one of his allies to get the Robo and Overseer, Observer, or an Overseer. We don't see that on the way just yet though. Zro in the meantime, suddenly he's powering his economy hardcore, and he's actually looking in pretty good shape. He's getting some mutas out and whatnot. Meanwhile, sorry, Exile has cleaned out this expansion, this base for Ghost. So Ghost is just about out of the game. He is being revealed, and they will see he's only got 2 structures. He is trying to quickly re-expand. There we go. Drops the Expo as the army walks out, so they probably won't expect it to be there, just truth be told. Not really sure what they're trying to do here, pushing in. These Dark Templar are doing a ton of damage. Obviously, Rabbit's out of scans at the moment. With only the one orbital command, because he went for so many planetaries, he doesn't actually have that many energy to use on scans. And Lemonade, by the way, his gold expansion is being denied pretty quickly by these mutas. And there we go, it does go down. He's found all these drones of Ghost as well, who are now on the wrong side of the map. And a ton of damage is being done by these DTs on this army. Exile is going to survive pretty confident. There is an Overseer here for Zro now, so he can see these DTs. He will finally be able to take them out and stop the pain. Exile trying to expand straight away to the gold, not even waiting till the fight's over. We do see these roaches come out now, going to get cleaned up pretty comfortably by the Stalkers, and it looks like the right-hand team is in a huge advantage at the moment. Should be able to take this and win, I would suggest. These mutas coming down, going to deal very comfortably with this Queen. The roaches not good against mutas at all, as they cannot shoot air. And there is GG from Ghost, GG from Lemonade, and GG from SilverBullet. Wow, so we have Team Rabbit winning that game. Rabbit, Exile, and Zro coming out on top there in our threes. Oh, what an intense game. Oh, I need a drink of water, I think. Wow, 3v3s are pretty up and down. GG, well played. Alright, that is it for us this week.